next presentation from Orlando Health, and after a brief video, John Hillenmeyer, President of Orlando Health, will kick it off. So,
thank you, Richard. We're going to look forward.
Hello, my name is Susan McLean, and I serve as chair of the South Lake Hospital Board of Trustees. We have been one of your closest healthcare neighbors for more than 50 years, and our district board of trustees walked the path you are currently on about 16 years ago. We applaud you for how well you've managed on your own over the years and for your current efforts to identify the best partner for your future. I know this is Orlando Health's story to tell, but I want you to know we are very proud of the choice we made for our future, and our citizens could not have asked for a better partner. Orlando Health promised to work with us to build facilities and programs here in our community, and in the last decade alone, we've built a replacement hospital, opened the National Training Center, added a women's center, expanded our emergency department, and are now completing our most significant expansion yet. On behalf of our board and management team, I invite you to join us as part of Orlando Health. It's now my great pleasure to introduce someone who has served the South Lake Board faithfully for over 15 years, someone who genuinely cares about our community, my friend and my colleague, John Hillenmeyer.
Well, Susan's a great friend, and our relationship at South Lake has been tremendous, and I think that's what we would like to replicate with Health Central. I am John Hillenmeyer. I'm the President and Chief Executive Officer of Orlando Health, and on behalf of our team and our entire board, we're really pleased to be here today and have the opportunity to discuss the future of really an already existing relationship. Over the next, or probably the past few hours, you've heard a lot of reasons why different organizations might want to connect with Health Central. We certainly want to connect, but we're also here and want to point out to you how deeply the connections already are. The opportunities that exist by deepening those connections and whatever final structures might happen can dramatically improve the scale and scope of healthcare services in West Orange County. You know, there's a quote that we've put up here: the future belongs to those who see possibilities before they become obvious. And Richard, I would like to think that Dean Engstrom and Bob Harrell and a group of us who met back in 1992 and sat down and talked about ways that we could collaborate and work together in a common market to serve our communities better. And that agreement really was initially a handshake and the word of two fine gentlemen, and it laid a foundation that we think has grown over the years. We think we have a strong and positive relationship and great trust and respect for each other. I've been with Orlando Health 28 years, and 14 have been as Chief Executive Officer. I will be retiring at the end of this year. And so for me personally, this is more than let's just go do a deal. I like to think it's the culmination of a 20-year journey. And I think it can create a legacy for everyone involved that will make a big difference for the West Orange County communities for years to come. You know, Richard and I have worked together from the beginning. Probably like you, sometimes we've agreed, sometimes we disagreed, but we've always had the opportunity to sit down and conclude what's in the best interests of both of us. And I have great respect for Richard as a leader and for you as a board and what has happened at this hospital. Today we'd like to explore with you the really tangible ways we're already connected. I've used that word, and that's the stories that some of the other guests are going to speak. And finally, I hope you heard Susan's message about South Lake. Our partnership with them has been unique and very positive. And I think her comments affirm her position that Orlando Health collaborates with its partners. We don't dictate. We work together and figure out what are the solutions that the community needs. And we think we have a great history of doing that. We create shared visions for the future, and then we make them happen. So with that, I want to introduce you to the other members of our team who are going to speak with you. We have several, and I want to introduce them. First is the chairman of our board of directors, Linda Chapin, and she'll be speaking in a second, but all of you know Linda, two-time mayor of Orange County, long-term public servant and community leader in Central Florida, And we are so pleased that she's taken the leadership of our board the past 2 years and has been an active board member for many years. Next is Dr. OrlandoHlth. I think probably most of you know Arnie. I'm allowed to call him Arnie instead of Dr. Einhorn. Arnie is our immediate past chief of staff and also serves on our board of directors and currently serves as the co-medical director of the OrlandoHlth Cardiovascular Institute. And I think all of you know that Arnie is one of the founding members of Mid-Florida Cardiology that has provided a long service to Health Central and their cardiovascular needs and has helped the program grow and develop. Next is Dr. Sandy Shugart. Sandy is also on our board. And again, Sandy probably needs a little introduction in West Orange County, but he is the president of Valencia Community College, has been a long-term member of our board also. Sandy is a resident of West Orange County, and certainly Valencia Community College has a great impact, whether it's from employment, economic development to students, whatever that happens out here. And Sandy also, we thought was interesting, shares your vision about West Orange County, and Valencia has acquired land close to Horizon West where they will plan on expanding in the future in that area. And finally, it's a real pleasure to introduce Sherry Soteric. Many of your hospital administrative staff know Sherry. She's been the executive vice president for OrlandoHlth for 5 or 6 years, but she's got a long, successful history at OrlandoHlth. She served as the president of Arnold Palmer Hospital and really worked a fledgling children's hospital and has made it a really outstanding U.S. News and World Report recognized children's hospital. She then, with a little arm twisting, I talked her into becoming the president of Orlando Regional Medical Center, where she again did a wonderful job, developed that service, and recently, about 1.5 years ago, I asked Sherry to lead the development of the new OrlandoHlth clinical integration patient-first strategy, and she did a remarkable job. And after a rigorous succession planning process, our board took over 1 year. Sherry was selected last March to succeed me as the CEO at the end of this year. I've worked by her side many years. She's a tremendous person, deep commitment to values and patients, and I know she's going to be an outstanding CEO, a great community leader, and I'll guarantee you she'll be the best partner you can find. So with that, I'm going to introduce Linda Chapin. Linda?
Thank you, John. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the OrlandoHlth Board of Directors, I'd like to thank you for this opportunity to be here with you today to share the reasons why we believe that OrlandoHlth is the best partner for Health Central. Simply put, we believe that this opportunity to more formally align these two great healthcare institutions is truly fulfilling the mission of both of our organizations. Look at these mission statements. It's clear that Health Central and OrlandoHlth share a common mission. Even our names state our mutual commitment to improve the health of our community. Within these foundational statements, it's also clear that we share common themes of quality, health, and community. And although you've heard many presentations today that spoke of these elements, we believe that no other organization shares with you such a focus on community. Because like you, we are both community-owned organizations whose assets belong to the people we serve. This means that all excess revenue is reinvested right back into our community through enhanced services and programs like your school nurse program, your backpack program, or your Cuddles program, as well as invested in improved technology to serve our patients, like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. Similarly, we are both governed by a community-based board of volunteers. Our current board of directors includes representatives from West Orange County, like Sandy Shugart, Diana Morgan, Joshua High. We also have board members whose organizations are deeply rooted in West Orange County, like Meg Crofton, president of Walt Disney Resort, and Rex McPherson, president of R.D. Keene Trust. And we are open to the potential for more West Orange representation as our OrlandoHlth family grows even deeper roots into the community. Finally, we focus on the community's needs, not just profits, although we recognize that a healthy margin is always essential to supporting our mission. We've demonstrated this community focus in many ways. We provide Central Florida's only Level 1 trauma center, which provides that golden hour so essential in an emergency. We provide the highest level of neonatal care available anywhere, where babies weighing less than 2 pounds now have hope for survival. These are costly services, but we remain committed to them because we believe that Central Florida deserves the finest health care available. This is the type of commitment we would maintain in supporting Health Central's community benefit. In addition to our shared focus on community, we're connected in other ways. We share a culture of caregiving. We not only care for people, we care about them. We do everything in our power to ensure that all people are treated with respect, dignity, kindness, compassion. Like Health Central, we're committed to excellence in serving and supporting our patients and their families. And we believe that through an even closer connection, this would mean that your patients and families would have access to even more services, programs in their own community. We care about our team members, and we will care about your team members. We would make any transition as seamless and painless as possible and ensure that things like service years would be honored. There would be no interruption in benefits. And we are closely aligned with our physicians. Our physician surveys indicate the highest levels of satisfaction. We recognize that our docs are the connection to our patients, and we honor that. So that's how we would care about your own medical staff, many of whom already work with us. We would honor existing contracts and medical staff bylaws. We also share West Orange as our community. Our Dr. Phillips Hospital, our South Lake Hospital already help to serve West Orange. And as I shared, many of our board members not only live here, but also have their businesses here. That's true as well for our physicians and our team members. There's one other thing that we share that we do believe is very important. We share your vision for an even better future in healthcare. Our board and entire Orlando Health team have spent the last year creating our strategic vision. And our vision, like your own, is filled with powerful possibilities for the West Orange community and beyond. We applaud the visionaries in your organization who invested in Horizon West. I hope that you remember that I went to Tallahassee to fight for that project, because I too believe in the future of West Orange County. As I've shared our community connection, the foundation for who we are and who we serve, I want to leave you with these final thoughts. Only Orlando Health shares Health Central's mission and focus on quality, health, and community. Only Orlando Health shares Health Central's community ownership and community governance structure. Only Orlando Health shares Health Central's commitment to caring for its people and its future. And at this time, it is my pleasure to introduce someone who is no stranger to Health Central, Dr. Arnie Einhorn. Excuse me.
No stranger.